I'm Jason Carter. Physical optimization defines my life. The day I was born, doctors nearly killed me with medical malpractice. They said I'd never walk. I've been proving them wrong for 35 years. It's easier than you think to obtain super optimal health. I've devoted my life to it, and with my help, you can too. I'm Jason Carter, and this is ENZYMENTAL. And welcome to ENZYMENTAL. I'm Jason Carter, and today I wanted to talk to you about a condition that affects more than 10 million Americans and is actually the leading cause of blindness in people over the age of 55. And that, of course, is macular degeneration. The disease occurs when the central portion of the retina, or the macula, as it's called, deteriorates, resulting in impaired vision or blindness. The good news is that leading researchers have identified specific dietary factors that prevent and even partially reverse this devastating ocular disorder. Zeaxanthin is one of 700 plant pigments called carotenoids that provide much of the color in nature and our diet. The carotenoids derive their name from the fact that the first pigment isolated, beta-carotene, was from carrots. Beta-carotene is an important source of vitamin A and is critical to vision, of course. Zeaxanthin and its closely related cousin lutein are called xanthophylls and are perhaps the third to seventh most prevalent carotenoids in the human diet. Humans cannot synthesize these carotenoids, so we must obtain them from our diet. Zeaxanthin and lutein have even been called conditionally essential nutrients because of their critical protective functions in the eye. Plants synthesize zeaxanthin and lutein to harvest light energy and protect against excessive light, and it now appears that humans also utilize these pigments to protect the eye from excessive interaction with the damaging effects of light also. This function of zeaxanthin is analogous to a set of what you might think of as like natural sunglasses for the tissues in the eye. Dark leafy green vegetables contain large amounts of both pigments but have much more lutein compared to zeaxanthin. Zeaxanthin is more predominant in many of the yellow, orange, and red fruits and vegetables like peppers, corn, and peaches. Both lutein and zeaxanthin absorb the very high energy and most damaging portions of the light spectrum, what we know of as ultraviolet blue light, and this absorption of the high energy spectrum is critical to the protection of the lens, retina, and macular portions of the eye. Lutein and zeaxanthin are fat-soluble antioxidants. Their structure effectively stops or quenches free radical reactions and their potentially damaging byproducts, which collectively are called reactive oxygen species. Zeaxanthin and lutein have a unique ability to stop light-accelerated or photooxidative reactive oxygen species that are particularly damaging to the eye tissues and skin. Like other carotenoids, zeaxanthin is absorbed like a fat, and its absorption is aided by the presence of fats in the accompanying meal. Because the bioavailability of carotenoids can be very poor, it's very important that the dietary supplements you consume have proven bioavailability. Some sources may be as low as 5% bioavailable for these pigments. Zeaxanthin and lutein are transported from the intestine to the liver, where they're packaged for transport on the surface of blood lipoproteins to the eyes and other various body tissues. There is good evidence that the xanthophylls may reduce the earliest steps of atherosclerosis by their antioxidant and anti-inflammatory mechanisms. The xanthophylls are concentrated in the adrenal, prostate, and breast glands, and also in the kidneys. The largest total quantities are stored in the liver and adipose or fat tissues. So this means that individuals who are obese or have a high body mass index may actually have lower deposition of the xanthophylls in the eye tissues and greater risk of degenerative eye disease. Both animal and human trial data suggest that lutein is affected more by this competition with fatty tissues, which may explain why in obese individuals zeaxanthin shows much greater ability to deposit in the eye than lutein. So what else do xanthophylls like lutein and zeaxanthin do for you? They do support reduced risk of several types of cancer, including lung, prostate, breast, and skin cancer. They offer superior skin photoprotection and reduced sunburn at high dietary level intakes, and high intakes of zeaxanthin and lutein are correlated with low levels of systemic inflammation markers like C-reactive protein. And so consequently, along with this comes a decreased risk of cardiovascular disease, decreased lipoprotein oxidation, and early atherosclerosis lesions, possibly by the reduced inflammatory response, of course, and even a decreased risk of type 2 diabetes progression. It's pretty easy to find zeaxanthin and lutein today. They do often come packaged together, and if you can get them as a soft gel, that would be the best way to take them. And the truth is that most of the time they do often come as a soft gel already packaged in a base of fat for you. So try to take them with a meal. And as far as dosages, a typical dose that you'll find for lutein is usually 20 milligrams, and the zeaxanthin is actually a much lower dose, anywhere from 2 to 4 milligrams of zeaxanthin packaged with the 20 milligrams of lutein. But I've even seen it as high as 40 milligrams of lutein and 8 milligrams of zeaxanthin in one single dose. So you could certainly take more. And because we're bombarded by blue light from multiple different sources today, this is a great and readily available option for maintaining and optimizing the health of your skin and eyes. Thanks for watching. I'm Jason Carter, and I'll see you next time on ENZYMENTAL. Stay healthy.